Hi guys, this is a Hubbard Squash. This is one we're going to be using for Thanksgiving. What I'm about to do is take off the end of each end of the Hubbard Squash. Just makes it easier to carve from the center if the ends are off. There's one end.
And why are you using it this way?
This is the easiest way to remove the ends.
The ends.
Because it's a very hard shell.
Very good.
There we go. That takes care of that one. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to find a seam, which is right here. We're going to go right down through the center. If it comes off a little bit to the ankle, it doesn't matter. There we go. We are now through. That's what it looks like when it's split.
Bob just quartered the squash so to make it easier to de-seed, and that's what I am doing right now, is de-seeding, de-gutting the extra stuff you don't need, all the gook you want to get rid of. The Hubbard Squash is underneath all this. Okay, all we did was coat them all up, put them in water, cold water. You always start with cold water so it doesn't brown too fast. And you turn it on high. For approximately an hour, hour and a half it has to boil, so you can put a fork in softly and back out and pulls out smoothly. And then there'll be next step when we're done. Okay, we are completely done. It's fork tender all the way down to the rind. So you take it after it's been drained and you bring it over to your bowl and you scoop out all the innards, all the squash. Comes right out, just like that. Now before, when it was hard, you wouldn't have been able to do this. And after I get done with this, I'll come back and show you what's next. Okay, I have gotten all of it off the rind. Now I'm just adding a little salt and pepper to taste. There's quite a bit here, so you got to add quite a bit. And while it's still hot, you add your margarine. This is the one way I always found out that kids like their squash, is if it has a little bit of butter and a little bit of brown sugar. And then they seem to eat it better, and at least you get them to eat their squash. Just a little bit of brown sugar. You don't need a lot. I would say maybe a quarter cup. And after you get all that in there, you mix it up while it's still hot so the butter will melt. And that's how you make Hubbard Squash. Okay, it's all mixed up, and I'm going to put it in a freezer bag, and you can put it in the freezer up to 6 months. And to keep it fresh. If you go over that, it kind of gets freezer burned and it doesn't taste the same. But everyone in the family seems to like it. Even the people that don't like squash because of the brown sugar. Try this out. People in your family, you're gonna be amazed how many people will sit there and eat this. This makes a good side order for Thanksgiving, Christmas, any time of year. It's just really good for you. Okay, glad you watched. Please watch next time. Thanks. Bye.